Hi again, everybody. So it is day 2 of my YouTube heyday excursions. So what did I learn from yesterday's YouTube video? Well, first of all, the heyday game was way too loud and I was way too quiet. So I am trying to make a concerted effort today. I turned down the game several notches and I am trying to speak up so you guys can hear me better. So that's the goal. Let's hope that that's gonna help. In the meantime, I actually have a brand new phone that is sitting on my dining room table at the moment. So as soon as my new phone is up and going, I'm probably going to have to relearn all of this again and figure out what I'm supposed to do on my new phone to make it look and sound decent. So be patient with me. Yay, getting a new phone. Boo, learning a new phone. So anyway, heyday, that's what we're here for. So it is day 2 of the Derby, and I'm probably going to call this video In Search of a Task, because that's actually what I'm doing at the moment. So if you watched the video from yesterday, I got done with 3 tasks. Well, since then I've done 2 more tasks. So we'll go down here and look. So I served the visitors in my town when you saw my video yesterday. So I did a mine task, which took me about 4 minutes because I had a ton of mining tools. And then I did a fish task earlier today because I also had a ton of lures, as you guys saw if you watched the video yesterday. So I'm actually 5 tasks done, which is pretty cool. I've only got 4 left. So I am searching for a task. So what are the things that I'm thinking of when I'm looking for a task? Well, first of all, in my neighborhood, we are only allowed to do tasks that are above 300, and we're supposed to do 9 tasks above 300. You may have heard that yesterday, but I was so quiet, you probably didn't hear me. So anyway, 9 tasks above 300. So already I'm not supposed to do a task below 300 and stay in this neighborhood. So that's an automatic for me. Beyond that, what else do I look for? Well, early in the Derby, I actually try to do pretty quick tasks. And the goal is for me to get as many done in the first few days as possible because our weekends are usually pretty busy. I don't always have time to play a lot of heyday. I know a lot of people are weekend heyday players, which is awesome. But usually we have stuff going on. So I don't always have time to really focus on heyday on Saturdays and Sundays. So I try to get as much as I can done during the week with quicker tasks. So that's one thing that I look for. But you could also say, yeah, but I'm 5 tasks in and I'm only a day and a half into the Derby at this point. So do I have to have a quick task at this point? No. Would it be nice? Sure, it'd be awesome. So these are the tasks that are up at the moment. And I have to tell you, I don't really love any of them. The fishing task wouldn't be bad, but I just did fishing. I kind of don't want to do fishing again. I've got a lot of fish fillets. As you can see over here, I got 19 of them. And if I do the task, I'm going to have over 40. So I don't really need that. I'll go back and I'll feed those animals in a second. What else? Chili peppers. I don't hate chili peppers, but they do take a little while to grow. Indigo's not bad. That takes 2 hours to harvest. And bacon, it takes 4 hours to harvest those pigs. They're asking for 66. I have 15 pigs, so that means that I would have to harvest 5 times to be able to meet this. So that means it would take about 20 hours. So looking at my clock, that means that it's probably going to end about a day from now. Frankly, I want one a little bit quicker than that. So I think I'm going to wait to see what other tasks come up here. Let's see if anyone they're going to come up soon. No, these are all at least 20 minutes away, so you probably won't see me do any of them today. But in the meantime, let's do some more wandering around town. Other things to consider for you all as you're considering a Derby task. Make sure it's a Derby task that you're ready for. Yes, it may be amazing that the task is 320 points. However, if it's 320 points that you can't do because it has a time limit on it, or if it's 320 points that you're going to really be working hard and struggling to meet, as opposed to, say, a 310, which you are ready to do, you can do quickly, or it's a really easy task, or it's one that you love to do the 310. Remember, it's a game. 10 points is usually not that big a deal inside the Derby. As I say, we're a champion league neighborhood, and we do 300 and above. So be ready to go when you get your task. Otherwise, you're wasting time that you could be working on a task that is easier and you could get accomplished quicker. And if you don't accomplish it, you just lost that task and you just lost that 320 points because you frankly weren't ready for it. So I will talk to you hopefully next Monday when we're in our day between derbies and chat with you about what I do to prep for the Derby every week, because I do a lot of prep work beforehand so that I'm ready to go. For example, if you watched the video from yesterday, you saw that my town was completely ready, so that when I got that town visitor task, I was completely ready to go, and I had it done in, what, 3 minutes? Something like that. So that's actually what I'm working on and looking at right now. I have a few people who are in process, but are not done yet. So I am releasing them from the area that they're done with, but they still have other buildings that they need to have their needs met before they're ready to go. So I am clearing them out, because if a town visitor task comes up, I may be able to do another one, which would be another really quick task, which would be awesome. But in the meantime, let's send these townies to the buildings they need to go to get stuff done. So yesterday, you probably couldn't hear me when I was talking about town buildings and how fast people get done in them. There is an order. It takes longer for your bed and breakfast to meet an order than it does for your grocery store. When you start out at the standard time before you've done any upgrades, you have the bed and breakfast as the longest time. The next longest is spa. Next shortest is spa, right? Shorter than bed and breakfast is spa. I'm sorry, I misspoke. Then comes cinema, then comes diner, beach cafe, gift shop, and then finally the grocery store is your shortest. So this matters because when you're doing a task, especially if you pick one that is a spa or a bed and breakfast task, for instance, and they say serve 9 people at the bed and breakfast or serve 14 people at the bed and breakfast, whatever. It takes a long time for your bed and breakfast. I think when you start out, it's over 6 hours. I have upgraded the bed and breakfast, so it's the shortest amount of time it can be, and it's still 4 hours and 48 minutes or something for me. So it takes a while. So just realize that, as opposed to the other way, the grocery store is actually pretty darn quick. I believe it takes about an hour to meet the orders inside the grocery store. So if you have one where they're like 16 orders at a grocery store, that might not be too bad. You may be able to have that done fairly quickly. So just realize that as you upgrade, those times will change. And so, as I told you yesterday, I think my diner is actually, right now, I think my diner is actually a shorter time frame than my beach cafe, because I've upgraded the diner, but I haven't upgraded the beach cafe in the time. So, like I said, there is a little bit of wiggle room, but the order that I have them here is the order that happens when you buy the town buildings initially, before any upgrades. Where are we at? 7 minutes. Cool. Alrighty. So, at the moment, all of my people are in buildings, but they have needs that they need to be met. So let's start looking and seeing, what do these folks need? So what does the cinema guy need? He needs smoothie and caramel apple. I can meet that easy. Let's keep going. Oops, spa. What do we got in spa? She needs, she'll use my last cherry juice, but that's okay. I have more cherry juice in the juice maker. Diner, soup, beach cafe, fish soup, gift shop. Ooh, used up all my strawberry candles. I'm gonna have to make more. And scarf. And then finally grocery store. See, she wants 7 fish fillets, so maybe it's an awesome thing that I did my fishing task, right? Because I actually have enough fish fillets to meet her order without working too hard. So that's kind of cool. Alright. Other than that, these folks are good to go. Town has no more room for any visitors, so I'm not going to worry. So this is my train. This is what I'm working on upgrading. Again, if you watched the video yesterday, if you can hear me at all, bravo. Second, I'm upgrading, and I'm almost there. I have maxed out its time, so that means that I can send this train every hour and 30 minutes. That's the fastest that it can go. And I currently have 9 out of 10 slots open for townies. Final upgrade will take 30 platinum bars, 30 refined coal bars, and 30 iron bars. And after that, I can do the final upgrade, and the personal train will be at its maximum. So that's pretty amazing, because your express train arrives every 6 hours. Since this train can be sent out every hour and a half, that means I can send my personal train out 4 times in the same amount of time that it would take for, to basically, I don't know if you'd say once or twice. The train arrives once, and then 6 hours later it arrives twice. So it's, basically double the amount. And if your train is maxed out to 10, you could have 10 times 4, 40 townies. So if you're really trying to churn through and you're trying to get coins, if you're trying to get the XP for it, or if you're trying to get the rewards that they give you, the personal train is phenomenal. So upgrading the personal train is awesome, but it is not easy because it requires so many bars of precious metals. So it does take some work, but it is worth it. So I'm almost there. We go over to my barn. I will show you. I'm getting there. We are at, so 23 platinum, 27 refined coal, and 18 iron. And over here my smelters are working very hard. They're just churning away. And you can see I've got ore up there that I still have to collect. Actually, I have enough room in my barn now. Yeah, I do. Let's just go ahead and collect it. Get it out of the way. It looks messy. I like messy. So, what do you guys do? Do you guys upgrade your personal train really early? Do you guys not worry about it? Like, nah, the express train's enough. I don't need to worry about it more. Do you guys even, are you guys to levels where you even care about the town at all? You're like, nope, that's in my future, or what do you think? Because I love the town. Because I love how quick I can get stuff. I love the bonus stuff that they give you. I love that I can get coins pretty quick from there, so if I'm low. You can tell from the corner that I have spent quite a bit of money. So the last time you saw me, I think I was near 700,000 coins. Well, I got over 750 thanks to an awesome neighborhood pal. And I went ahead and I bought the tea stand. And it is over here being built as we speak. 3 days, 7 hours left. I'm really excited. I can finally make tea. However, I'm also very low on coins now as a result. So money needs to come. We will have to work on that. All right. What else shall we do? Well, I got 3 more minutes on this thing. So let's do something. What shall we do productive? Oh, let's make sure. Okay, nope. Well, you know what? Let me go ahead and give Bappy. Give them a couple of raspberry jams. I don't need it right now. And I try to help out my fellow hoodies as much as I can. Because I live in a pretty awesome neighborhood, so I try to be nice and generous. Be generous to your fellow hoodies. It will help you. If you are in a tight spot, it could save your life. Ooh, look at this. See? Speaking of being nice, look at this. Oh, my townies filled all these crates for me. 2 blackberry muffins. There they are. Sweet. We can send this boat out. Nifty galifty. All right. Sweet. Let's send this and see what we get. So we get a blue voucher. And then what's the bonus that we get? Oh, yes, a gold voucher. Sweet. Love it. Gold is the hardest one to come by. All right. Well, on that happy note, I'm going to let you lovely folks go. Get back to your farms or sign up and start making a farm. All right. I am Kelley Valley Farm, if anyone cares. Where is it at? It's over here somewhere. Kelley Valley Farm is what I'm known as if you do look for me on Heyday. That's my neighborhood over there. Fox Mountain, my neighborhood. Awesome neighborhood! We win derbies, and we have an awesome time. Alright. So, this is Kelley Valley Farm, signing off for now. Have fun farming.